Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes and
Mafia Mike.
so welcome back to all our returners and hi to any newbies. And you are still trickling in bit by bit, which is absolutely awesome. Thank you to the newbies for coming and checking us out and giving us a chance.
Yeah.
Hope you stick around. You know all the things to do. Hit the subscribe, the notification bell and all those wonderful things. And most importantly, if you like what you see, give me those thummies because they are what really counts and I really appreciate it. And all our returners, of course, welcome back. Thanks for coming once again. We really appreciate it. Now it is Thursday, and what happens on a Thursday is...
Title of the week. Thursday.
Okay, clearly wanted to switch it up this week. Okay, so if you are new here and you don't know what Tile of the Week Thursday is, then we are using this book here, 100 Crochet Tiles, which you can get a copy of on Amazon. We are not affiliated, we are not sponsored, this is just where this came from. It was actually gifted to me by one of our lovely friends as it was on my Amazon wish list. Can you not?
Well, nobody can see me with the book there.
They could totally see you.
Too dark.
Oh, for goodness sake. Now he thinks he's something special because he's been over on Lala's channel. Anyway, this was gifted to me because it was on my Amazon wishlist. So I'm just letting you know that that is where you can get it. And I made a pledge to make all 100 tiles from this book, one a week until it is done. And Mike agreed to do it alongside me as well. And as per usual, I have forgotten what number we're on. I do believe it's 20, but better just double check. You would think I'd be better prepared by now, guys, wouldn't you? But no. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, week 20. And the tile that we tried to replicate this week is Aphrodite. And the designer is Hattie Risdale. And it is... oh, that way. That's a beautiful tile there. Super pretty. One that I've been most looking forward to make in this early part of the book.
It's a very nice tile.
It called for cotton. We didn't use cotton. We used our acrylic scraps from our scrap bin. And it did call for a 4mm hook, which we both did use. I used my 4mm clover because I'm a clover girl.
And I used my 4mm Odyssey fowls.
Because he's a fowls boy.
Yeah.
So we are trying to work through our scrap bin and do these tiles. So it's kind of a dual twofer, if you like. And I thought mine was lovely until I finished and noticed that I had made a boo-boo.
And I don't think she would have noticed. She didn't look at mine.
I don't think it was looking at yours. I counted the sides and I'm thinking these are all lovely and square. Why is it tapering in on one edge? It literally does this, almost triangular. But in all fairness, when we were making it, I was extremely tired, wasn't I? And I was very, very cold. And when I've got cold hands, they just will not do what I want them to do. So the pattern itself, for me, was very enjoyable. And I think you would agree.
Yes, I enjoyed it. And I love my colour choice this time.
Yeah, so you'll see his colour choice in just a second. I loved making it. Lovely pattern. Super pretty. Mine would be even prettier if I hadn't made a boo-boo. And the perfectionist in me, it really does bug me. But yeah, there was, again, no bickering, no squabbling. We felt a little bit time pressured in the sense that we normally do these tiles over the weekend, normally on a Sunday. But because the World Cup is on at the moment and England were playing on Sunday night, I let the guys of the house watch the football. And I did something else, which meant that we didn't start this until the Monday. And we knew we needed to get it done on that Monday night in one night in order to be able to film and get this video out here for you today. But it turned out to be fine. It's 8 rounds and they are super simple rounds. Very, very... simple stitches in my opinion, but just the way they've put them together, or the way that she's put them together, makes it a super effective, very pretty tile, and it's quite lacy, this one. So would you like to show them yours, seeing as yours doesn't have any boo-boos?
Okay.
Look at that. Doesn't that just look absolutely gorgeous?
So I used purple in the middle. That was my first colour. Then the white and to join onto the purple. And then this lovely cream that does have colour bleed, but it came from a very, very... Was it your Christmas yarn? Yes, it came from Christmas yarn, and we're close to Christmas.
Wobbling the camera.
Right. Then I used like a really light blue. It doesn't look light blue in this.
Well, it is kind of turquoise. It's quite a dark blue. It's like... Yeah, I would say it's turquoise.
And then the white on the end. And
yeah.
as you can see, it is very lacy.
Mhm.
And it was really good to work up, to be fair.
I think you were concerned when you saw it that it would be very fiddly. Did you find it fiddly?
No, not at all.
He actually likened it to the shawl that he's got parked at the moment because that uses a lot of chains.
Yes.
And with doing the cluster stitches, you obviously do however many unfinished of that stitch, and on the last one you pull it all through.
Which is what I'm doing on the shawl.
All through
as well.
one, and that is something similar to the petals on the shawl that he's doing. So Mike already had some prior knowledge thanks to the shawl, and he realised that just because it looks fiddly and fancy, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes you can make something look really intricate very simply.
Yeah.
So here's mine. Now from there you're probably thinking, well, what's the mistake, Manfa? I'll tell you the mistake. If you look down this side, there are 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But up here, I've only got 2. So on camera, it's quite hard to detect. And most of you may not even have realised if I hadn't have pointed it out. But for the interest of being honest and to prove to you guys that I don't get it 100% correct all the time, there's Manfa's boo-boo. Alright, yes, I made a mistake. But I used a pale yellow in the middle, and then white, and then my pink, and then my green, and then back to the white again. So we did use different colours to the one in the book, and my reasoning is, for me, this is the centre of the flower, then the pink petals, and then this green could be the foliage around the flower, and then the white could be maybe a lattice fence or something in a garden. So there you have it. Those are our Aphrodite tiles, and one that we favour highly out of all the ones that we have done previously.
Yes, we do. So,
would you like to see what's coming next week? Next week it is Daisy Girl, and this is a pattern by Julie Yeager. And that is what it looks like there. Very bold and very beautiful. I wonder if ours will look similar or whether we'll go a completely different colour palette. You'll have to tune in next week to find out. So let me just get my calendar up here a sec, guys. So next Thursday will be the 15th, and the Thursday after that. Right, okay, so we're going to do next week, and we're going to do the week after. But the week after that, we might have a break. It just depends. Because in all fairness, I'm working all over the Christmas weekend. And the boys are elsewhere. We're actually celebrating our Christmas on Boxing Day this year. So our Christmas is going to be a day later to everybody else's. But that's fine. We had to do that last year as well. So we'll just kind of play it by ear. We're definitely going to do another 2. And then we'll see. We'll let you know in Tile of the Week videos as the weeks go by, so that you know whether we're going to be taking a break or not. So yes, tune back in next week for the next tile. And just while I have your attention, I did put a community post on my channel a couple of days ago. I am asking for help for a fellow YouTuber. Now, the beautiful Abby over at Blue Heart Crochet had her YouTube channel hacked into. She was blocked from her own account. They stole all of her footage and all of her subscribers. She has since shut that channel down, or YouTube have. I don't know which way round it is. And she has had to start all over again, guys. That must be absolutely heartbreaking. I know that if all the videos that I have done on my channel and all of you lovelies that have subscribed to us, if you all suddenly disappeared because somebody took it upon themselves to hack me and steal everything. Also, I don't keep all the videos that I filmed up until now. I keep them for a few weeks just in case there's an issue with how they're playing on YouTube. But after that, I delete them, guys, because I don't have enough space on my laptop. So if it was to happen to me, I would only have the last 2 or 3 weeks worth of footage. Everything else would be gone. So I recommend that you all check your privacy and security settings. And I would also please ask that if you were already subscribed to Abby, you go and check out her new channel, which I will link down in the description box. Head on over there and resubscribe. And if you haven't ever checked out Abby, she is a lovely girl from the UK. She showcases all of her beautiful crochet and her yarn haul. She also knits as well, so she is bi-stitchal, so there's something for everybody. And also she does talk about some of her health issues that she deals with on a daily basis. She does have autism, and she has to have regular B12 injections and bits and pieces like that, which I'm sure she'll fill everyone in on again in her new channel. But she fights so hard every day to produce what she produces, and it's all been stolen from her and from a fellow YouTuber. That breaks my heart. Abby is a friend of mine on YouTube and off of YouTube. So let's spread the Yarny joy, guys. Let's give her a pre-Christmas boost, and let's try and get her numbers back, or new numbers if you've never been there before. Either go back on my community tab and find that post and follow the link there, or follow the link that I will put down in my description box here tonight, and you will be able to find her and you will be able to boost her numbers, and just give the few videos that she has managed to save, which I think is only half a dozen, give them a watch and give them a thumb, and let's get her algorithms and her page up and running like it was before. Abby, if you're watching, I'm so sorry this happened to you, and I hope with all my heart this Yarny community can get you back to exactly where you were, and this will just be a blip. Please don't take it personally. These people that do this, they don't have a heart and they don't care. They don't have feelings. Otherwise, they wouldn't do this to people. So hold your head up high, and this community will get you back to where you belong. Have no fear about that. And I think, guys, that is actually it. Don't forget that there is amigurumi wars going on with myself and Christina over at Bella and Janetto. Get those hooks flying, get those amigurumis made, and get your submissions in order for us to log your points and get you on that spinny wheelie thing. So, apart from that, we will see you tomorrow. But until then,
stay safe.
Be kind.
Look after one another.
Get some good quality time in with your loved ones.
Get some good quality crafting time in.
We will see you in the next one.
Or around the YouTube streets.
Bye, guys. Love you loads.